From Hollywood, the entertainment capital of the world, it's Right Now with Jimmy Pardo. Now here's your host, Jimmy Pardo.
Jimmy, come back. Hey, everybody. I don't care for the way you guys bailed on the applause just because I ran past you. That was very straight. Woo! And then I kept going, no, I guess not. No. No woo. Oh, he's just doing a bit? Nah, still not interested. Welcome to Right Now. This smile was 100% fake. That was awful. My teeth got stuck in my gums. How you doing? New character. Back in the program, I got to do it like this. Got to yell and scream like some hillbilly. Until you get silence on it. Then you bail on the character. That's why I don't do improv, folks. If I launched into a character and I heard that silence, I would tag out. And that's not how improv works. Somebody tags in. That's not how I do it. Take my classes, folks. Podcast.com. Sign up for my improv classes. It's how to bail on a sketch early. It's the first class, and really the only class, because then I bail on the classes. The point I'm trying to make is I don't commit. But I will do this long stare. Here's how the program works. If you're joining us for the first time, and there's a very good chance of that. This is the World Wide Web. There's a lot of things to be looking at. I like that guy. There's a lot of things to be looking at. Here's how it works. In just a moment, and not a moment too soon, quite frankly, I'm going to introduce a comedian who's going to stand next to the sound system using the microphone. And he's going to speak into it, and he's going to do some comedy. While he's doing that, these three people over here are going to put what I call pen to paper, writing jokes in the moment based on the comedian's sets. I will then take the cards with the jokes written on them, read them unedited, never seen them before. I'm a very good cold reader. And we'll see what happens. Whoever of these three folks wrote what I deem to be the joke of the night will walk away with an extra, in addition to the zero they're already getting. An extra 50 smackaroonies. Smackaroonies! And I say smackaroonies because this guy's an Italian. Frank Sebastiano, folks. Right?
You know what would have made that bit, your opener, work?
What's that?
If you had kept running. The applause would have been massive.
If I just took off out the door.
Right now, it'd be rolling.
That'd be very Kaufman-esque. And again, but I don't commit to things. We learned that earlier. Frank Sebastiano, for those that don't know, at one time was writing for SNL and David Letterman at the exact same time. We are lucky to have him here. Frank Sebastiano, a paisan, Gary.
One time I was taping Letterman while watching Saturday Night Live that I taped at a different time. So we have a lot
That's
in common.
very similar.
Yes.
Now listen, you are the co-host of the podcast Rock Solid.
Yes, sir.
Listen to that.
Yeah. On the Never Not Funny Network, that's fun.
Your co-host is here, and he didn't even applaud that.
There, Pat Francis.
There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
Sit down, jackass. All right, listen, bottom line, though, you're here today. You're going to bring pen to paper. You're going to bring the gold. You got the phone out. What's up with the phone?
Hey, don't you worry about that. That's for me. Are you forgetting somebody?
I'm going to get to that. Ladies last.
Sorry.
The way we were all taught when we crossed this great land of ours on a...
How many metaphors are you going to make in one sentence?
As we cross this great country of ours.
One shoe at a time.
Oregon Trail, known for its etiquette. That's what...
Danielle Koenig, everybody. Hi, Danielle.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
All right, you guys
Oh,
ready?
wait, I'm going to do Michael Kors waving to the kids.
Oh, yeah, do Michael Kors.
Waving to little kids on Project Runway. Oh, that's what it was. Even the kids are like, we get it, you're gay.
They were also frightened by that giant orange head coming at them.
Just woo! Right at you.
He seems like a pleasant man, Michael
Yeah.
Kors.
I can't stop doing it.
All right, listen. Let's do this. You guys ready to do it? Yeah. Let's do it. Energy. Here we go. Here we go. Yep. 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 Stupid. Our comedian, and I say this sincerely, is one of my favorite human beings on the planet. He is the co-host of the podcast Walking the Room. This is Greg Behrendt. How are you?
Good to see you, man.
My pleasure.
Hey, no. Very nice to be out tonight. It's very nice to be out tonight. Normally I am home with my beautiful family because I don't work a lot. I have two stunning little, one of them's nice, girls. One of them is nice. One of them's nice. I'm not saying she's an asshole. I'm saying she doesn't like, the older one likes me a lot. The older one thinks I'm fucking the shit. The older one is not a genius, not a smart, she's not a bright, and that doesn't, it's not a bad thing for me to say, she's mine, I know that, so I would be remiss to, she's not a decision maker. Like, we're on an airplane, she's beautiful, by the way, really pretty. We're on an airplane, and she has a Sprite, and the flight attendant says, would you like to have a cup of ice with that? And I said, yes, I would, and then she puts the cup of ice down, and my daughter looks at the situation and grabs the ice cube and tries to put it in the can. She's really pretty, like she's stunning, like she's gonna be fine. She's just not a thinker. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like thinking is not at the high list of shit that she can do. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean she's an awesome person. She has two favorite things on a list of three. They are, in fact, at the top of the list. 10 years old, her favorite thing in the world is hugs. She likes to get a hug and loves to give one. Yeah. Her second favorite thing in the world at 10 is cartwheels. She'll do a cartwheel fucking in the middle of a soccer game. She'll go sideways. She doesn't care. My feeling is if she could cartwheel into a hug, she would turn into a rainbow, and we would never. She fell out of. Stunning. She's gorgeous. She fell out of my wife's vagina on a unicorn. She's really pretty. Now the other one, the younger, has challenges. The younger, and these are all true stories. Here's the best way I can describe the younger one. She's 7. She has an imaginary friend that hates her. And she don't give a fuck. So how meta is that? How weird is that? She has a friend that she can control that doesn't like her, and she's like, go fuck yourself. Like, she doesn't care. What world is she preparing her? She was walking through the house the other day on an imaginary phone, not talking. Like, and I go, what's going on? She goes, I'm on hold. How is that possible? That's just so weird. It makes me sad. But they're close. Like the two of them are really close. Like they love each other, which is good because the older one's gonna have boyfriend problems because she's too fucking nice. Like boys are just gonna walk all over her. It's terrible. It's a bad. And people are like, you're gonna be a tough dad. Like when you're gonna be tough. Like when boys show up at your door. But I live in a house filled with vagina, and it's 2 girls and 3 bitch dogs and my wife and a lot of sleepovers. And I think when a dude comes to my house at 16, I'll be so stoked that there's a guy there that, you know what I mean? Like, I won't give a shit. I'll be like, dude, get in here. Let's take our shirts off or jerk off, whatever you want to do. Do you want to watch a game? Hang on, my muffins are ready. And then I'll get those and we'll talk about eyeliner. But I feel like when the girls date, when the older one dates, because the younger one, here's the thing, the other one too, like the younger one didn't come out, like has glasses and her hair very stringy, and it's not her fault. Doesn't make her a bad person. She's fun to hang out with, but she also has this thing called an expander, which is like they're like braces. It's like having an Iron Maiden in your mouth. Like it's this big thing, where when she finishes a sentence, when she finishes talking, she has to finish, and then she has to go to suck all the spit. Like so that's what she gets. The other one is hot and dumb, and so not dumb, just not. Anyway. But they need each other. Like the thing that I think will be great is that the younger one will watch out for the older one. So like when the older one is at school and she gets her heart broken and she runs off down the hallway and some douchebag is standing over by the locker, I just imagine the younger one walking over and putting out a cigarette and going, if you talk like that to my sister again, I'll kill you. My imaginary friends don't like me. That's my time. Thank you very much. It's a lean.
That was a nice set. Structured. That was great. That's Greg Behrendt. That's Greg Behrendt. One of my favorite people on the planet, and now I'm going to rip him to shreds. Here we go. Gary Lusai, Danielle Koenig. Frank, we're waiting on you, Frank.
Yep, you are.
He's got some spicy meatballs down there.
A spicy meatball. Right? Ah, fuck you! Hey, don't worry about your daughter being pretty and stupid. It worked well for Frank. Boy, I don't disagree with that noise, sir. That guy just vomited. He was so unhappy with that. Duh. Greg's daughter is pretty, not bright, and loves hugs and cartwheels. She's a windowless van magnet. I disagree with the response on that one. That's a good piece of business. Gary, in fact, I like that one so much.
It's mine!
I do not care for it. I do not. I thought those clunkers were from Gary.
You said get Gary back here, I said.
Oh, I apologize to everybody involved. Windowless van magnet. I'm used to seeing that haircut on Kevin Bacon as he plays a child molester. Greg looks like Jimmy got mad, turned into the Hulk, then did a juice cleanse. There we go. There's the Gary Lucy I know, not that lady talk. Question: why do Greg's pants have such big cuffs? Answer: he's just not that into hems.
It's a best-selling book that he wrote.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
That's a good piece of business right there. I like that. Greg looks like if Travis Bickle worked at Urban Outfitters. I'm not saying Greg is too old to pull off this look, but next week he's going in for hipster replacement surgery. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, I don't know. Hipster replacement juice cleanse. Hipster replacement, I've just been told by some whiny voice. Hey, great jacket. I didn't know Foot Locker sold factory seconds. Was your hair cut by a shitty military barber or a gay hipster barber who's shitty at cutting hair? Hey, dude, both of your kids think you're an asshole. Loved your book. He's just not that into joke writing. There's a word for hating your imaginary friend: schizophrenia. Who's moaning? That's a good piece of business. We're going to put that in the running. It's not going to win, but it's certainly in the running. There's a word for comedians who talk about their kids all the time: shitty parents. Boom, there we go. All right. Juice cleanse, hipster, schizophrenia. Gonna go with hipster replacement surgery. The joke of the night. That means you get $50, Gary, which we're gonna pay out Joker's Wild Style.
No whammies.
Here we go.
Big
No
money.
whammies. Different show.
All right.
And now, big money. Now, big money. Ready?
Yeah. All right.
My brother.
Up top.
10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, $50. Another hand for the great Behrendt. The great Behrendt. Don't forget to check me out at my award-winning podcast, Never Not Funny, at podcast.com. But before that, a big hand for these three talented, amazingly talented people: Frank Sebastiano, Danielle Koenig, Gary Lucy. This guy's name is Jimmy Pardo. Goodbye, everybody.
haircut by a shitty military barber or a gay hipster barber who's shitty at cutting hair?
I have cancer.
People do the show every once in a while, and then they're like, what was that all about? Yeah, it was a thing you signed up for. I thought they were fun, a hipster replacement. I mean, fuck, that's my next album.
I concede the Cardi to you, bro. I was a Cardi guy for a while. It's you.
Haha, idiot!